And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, the Spurs, not necessarily a glamour franchise, but maybe the NBA's model franchise. The longest streak of 50-win seasons in league history, 5 championships, and a litany of former Spurs working as head coaches and GMs around the league. Tim Duncan said people aren't envious of their image, but they're envious of how they run things. They get it done, Kevin.
They sure do. Incredible run. Thanks, Doris.
Dion Waiters.
Dion Waiters going into last season working on playing off the ball, whether, catch and shoot, Steve, or coming off screens.
Yeah, he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, but playing alongside Kyrie Irving, he's got to be more effective without the ball, working off those screens and learning to play with her.
That's his first personal.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Baines is checked in, and it's Bellinelli in for Daniel Green.
And Waiters really has tried to emphasize staying on balance with his shot, taking better shots, better quality shots within the offense, and we saw the results. There was an uptick in his percentages from the field and from long range as well.
Assist goes to
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter. Beautiful awareness to find a teammate behind the defense in transitions.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And Waiters still a volume scorer. To improve his efficiency, he's got to get that free throw percentage back up and become more consistent finishing inside. But he's a natural scorer. He certainly has the talent.
Varejao. Rebound, San Antonio. Leonard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Cleveland's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, it was nice. Just a gorgeous assist.
And then Waiters with the jam.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Dishes it to Baines. Here's Leonard. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Yeah, again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over him.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top. The Cavs tried to make a push for the playoffs last season, in a way going against the grain, but instead a disappointing season when it was all over. The coach and front office questioning the team's effort level.
San Antonio's gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Cleveland with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. That is good. 16 points for LeBron.
Man, fever pace out there. They're getting up and down the floor, huh?
Yeah, it's rapid fire. I mean, up and down. All 5 of their last buckets have come on the fast break.
The feed now to Joseph. From outside the arc. San Antonio again missing. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Waiters with the stuff.
Well, it's been all about pace and space with them. Tempo, the fast break points, just a huge advantage.
Yeah, they've been looking to push it all the time and to get that early offense, and they're doing it well.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. San Antonio also making some changes. DL comes in for Tim Duncan. And it's Ginobili in for Kawhi Leonard.
And we're seeing the shots just dropping from everywhere right now.
Yeah, since halftime, Steve, they've been operating very efficiently.
It's Ginobili outside. Here's Baines. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Cavaliers ahead, just dominating this one. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And so here's Cleveland. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Corey Joseph is out there with Ginobili. Then there's Boris Diaw. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Day in the 3 slot. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Looked like some miscommunication there offensively. Those guys were not on the same page.
Here's Thompson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Thompson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Cavs. Here's Joseph. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Well, I think the NBA is in a great place with all the young talent in the league right now. We see players coming in not just with potential, but a willingness to learn and work. It's really impressive to see.
No luck that time either. And for NBA players nowadays, just playing in the offseason isn't enough. They're conditioning, working on their bodies, as well as their skills. It is a 12-month-a-year job.
And that's partly driven by the fact that you can make so much money if you are in the NBA and you take care of yourself and you're able to play for a while. So you're seeing all of the world-class training facilities, guys being much more in tune to their bodies and trying to prolong their lucrative careers.
Marion kicks to Irving. Lets it go from deep. The 3. Good. And Miller gets the assist. And that's now 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
Another good look there, and that's his second 3-pointer of the game.
Day, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Haywood gets the bucket.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
Here's Joseph. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Unfortunately, that's been the result. How about that basketball, fans? Wow.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again. Their offense seems completely out of sync here. They're on the wrong end of a big run.
And then at the other end, it's been bucket after bucket after bucket, giving up a huge run here.
Boy, that's embarrassing, guys. He's going to have a hard time living that one down later when they watch it on tape.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Bonner, he's checked in for Diaw. And it's Green and for Manu Ginobili.
Shawn Marion.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Guys, how about all the second chance points they've been able to convert throughout this game?
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Waiters, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Spurs continue, guys, to be one of the top-tier teams in the league, both offensively and defensively.
Well, great discipline and efficiency, the continuity of the roster, the stability, and, of course, you know, what Pop calls corporate knowledge, just the unity of this roster that has grown over the years.
To end the drought, that's tipped. There's the lob to the hoop. And Thompson throws it down.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
And it's blocked by Day. And they get it back. The Spurs have gone 0 of 6 in the fourth quarter. A disastrous start to the period. Green, no luck. Cleveland's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And that one's good.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Here's Day. Lets the 3 fly. Good work defensively by Marion.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just total obliteration. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
2 great rebounding teams, Clark.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight. That was the edge that was needed.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
Oh, what a great way for them to have kicked off this season series. These two teams play twice more, and no question who's going to have the advantage in those games after what happened here tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though, Steve. I mean, the team coming out on the losing end of a game one is just that much more motivated to get even in games 2 and 3.
And you have to look back at this and see what a huge game it's been for Dion Waiters.
First ball.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there, keeping his teammates involved, running to the open spots. I mean, he would constantly find them more often than not.
Bellinelli, he's checked in for the Spurs. Here's Joseph. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
The tough shots aren't going down for him right now, but neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
Here's Joseph. On the wing, Green. This one for 3.
3.
And yes, sir, that one drops. 40 seconds left in the fourth. And here's LeBron outside. And the shot is good.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
A very solid performance in a lot of areas for them.
And Joseph kicks to Baines. And stolen by Love. Irving drives in. And then Waiters with the jam.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our